So stop me. You can stop me whenever you want. When you think, oh no, this curse fits somebody else. It just don't fit our people. It fits somebody else. Just stop me whenever you hear a curse. Be like, nah, I don't know about that one. They said we was free, but yet they still put laws on us. They still put caps on us to where we can only do certain things. Even when we was free, they say, hey, you can't drink on the same water fountain. You can't eat at the same restaurant. You can't even use the same bathroom. You see what I'm saying? We always been oppressed. I know we yelling, but we gotta reach our people. So sis, let me ask you a question. You got a question, sis?
No, he just brought me over here.
Okay, so my sister, do you believe in the Bible? You do? Okay. What in the Bible you believe? For example, who are we as a nation of people in the Bible? Who are we? Because God is all, right? He created all, the beginning, all that, all this history. What do we fit in that history? Who are we? I need to know that. Like as a race of people, the so-called blacks, the so-called Hispanics. Because let me ask you a question, sis. If I was to ask you, what's your nationality? What would you say? You don't have a nationality. You see what I'm saying, sis? Jeremiah 17.
Bring it out.
You know why you feel that you don't have a nationality? Because God is so angry with us that he said, even you shall discontinue from your heritage. That's how mad the Lord is. And we don't understand as a people that the Lord is upset at us.
Right.
That's why our communities are in shambles. That's why the children, let me ask you a question, another question, sis. Dealing with the children of today, you think they respect their parents? Some, but the majority, is that to be so amongst father, mother, and children? That's real, but is that to be so? Meaning, is that what's supposed to happen? Okay, I like that. But why? Listen to this, sis. We as a people, we think, watch this. I'm gonna show you something. What's your nationality? Like, who are you? What's your race? African American. What you say, sis? Why are you saying that? Did they say it?
No, I mean, I am part of that.
You have part of that, right? So watch this. When it comes to Africa and America, do y'all know Africa was named after a white man called Elias Africanus? That's a white man. Africa wasn't named Africa. He conquered that continent and he put his name on it.
Right.
Yes, that's a white man. Watch this. America, it's named from Americo Vespucius. That's another white man. So we call ourselves African American. We are literally saying we come from two white people. You see what I'm saying? You know why? And here's the point. You say you don't know who you are. Your daughter say what? We African American. The reason why we confused like this is this. Read.
Jeremiah chapter 17 verse 4. And thou.
Who is the thou? The 12 tribes of Israel. These are the thous. Look at the right as you listen to this scripture. And look at the left. The left is biblical names that God gave us. The right.
What if you have ancestry? This.
Okay. All right, y'all are Israelites. Check out that flyer, all right? Come on, say it again.
And thou.
Wait. And where's the ancestry?
So, this. This.
So watch this, sis. This is how we know we the children of Israel. Watch, read it again.
And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee.
So, God gave us the name Judah. God say a people will discontinue from their heritage. Today we calling ourselves American Black, we're calling ourselves Afro-American, we're calling ourselves Negro, we're calling ourselves a discontinued heritage from Judah.
Right.
Today, the Ephraim is calling themselves Puerto Rican. This is what it means to discontinue. We will no longer call our names Israel. We would no longer call ourselves the sons and daughters of Israel. We would call ourselves African American.
Right.
Even your last name is not of Israel.
Right.
See what I'm saying? That's why the Bible say, read it again.
And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee.
God gave us this heritage, but the Lord said you will discontinue and start to call your name this. But here's the reason why. Read.
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies.
Haven't we not been serving our enemies since slavery? I know you old enough, sister, to have a mother, have a grandmother that went through the 1960s, that went through the 1950s. They said we was free, but yet they still put laws on us. They still put caps on us to where we can only do certain things. Even when we was free, they say, hey, you can't drink on the same water fountain. You can't eat at the same restaurant. You can't even use the same bathroom. You see what I'm saying? We always been oppressed. Read.
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies
Read.
in the land which thou knowest not.
We didn't know America, but the Lord brought us over here on slave ships. Why? Read.
For ye have kindled a fire.
We did what?
Have kindled a fire in mine anger.
God is mad with us. A lot of our people don't understand God is mad with us. Anytime a hurricane go through and wipe out a neighborhood, that's the Lord's anger.
Right.
What happened in Katrina when they flood the floodgates,
Right.
that's the Lord's anger.
Right.
When a baby gets shot, a baby don't make it through the womb,
Right.
that's the Lord's anger. When our black people shoot each other down in the street,
Right.
that's the Lord's anger. That makes sense, sis? Go ahead.
Tell me my nationality then.
Yes, and here's how we know. That's your question, right? Deuteronomy 28. Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. Come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15.
Listen up, sisters. Your mother had, and I'm calling them your mother, why? Because all these young princesses are your daughters.
That's right.
Just like you are all these young princesses' mothers. These are our little sisters.
Right.
We are family.
That's right.
You might never seen us a day in your life, but we gotta understand we are a nation of people.
That's right.
I gotta look at her as my daughter. I gotta look at her as my little sister. I gotta look at her as my niece. We are family. We gotta protect one another.
Right.
Who gonna protect our sisters or our people if we don't do it?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? This is what this Bible teaches us. But what happened? Read.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15.
Watch this, sisters.
But it shall come to pass,
Moses is speaking to the Israelites. It shall come to pass.
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
He's the Lord our God. He's the God of Israel. Read.
to observe, to do,
To what?
To do
What?
all his commandments.
God gave us commandments coming out of the land of Egypt. Thou shalt not. Read.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day,
Watch this.
that all these curses
All these curses.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So Moses is speaking to the Israelites, right? Listen up, sisters. Moses is speaking to the Israelites. He said, if y'all don't keep your God's commandments, these curses shall come upon you. Verse 32.
Verse 32.
Watch this.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Now we're reading one of the curses, and you explain or let me know, who does this curse fit as a nation of people? Read it again.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
When did that happen, sis? When was our sons and daughters given to another people?
Y'all didn't know this. It was like 6 or 7 years. I didn't know this.
1600s.
There you go. Look, it's right here. Where is that? It's these pictures.
Right.
Selling their daughters, selling their sons, selling our people daughters. Read that again.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Read.
And thine eyes shall look.
Shall look.
And fail.
And fail meaning hope. I have hope that my daughter and my son coming back, but they never came back. You a slave here in Texas. The slave master sold your son, your daughter to North Carolina.
Right.
Your slave master sold your son and daughter to Louisiana. Your eyes was looking like, I want my family back. I want my children back. Read.
And thine eyes shall look and fail.
And
with
what?
And fail.
With what?
With longing for them all the day long.
Uh-huh.
And there shall be no might in thine
Did
hand.
we have the power to get our children back? No, we didn't. Did you ever see the movie 12 Years a Slave? You remember the part where the mother was crying on the porch for her children, and she told Solomon, hey, let me weep for my children. that's Bible prophecy.
Right.
What was that at?
Admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
But the Zulu nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again.
This is how we know. Let's get another curse, verse 48. Now we're going over the curses that fit the children of Israel. Read verse 45. Watch this.
Verse 45.
Watch this.
Moreover.
Now when you read verse 15, we're skipping for the sake of time. But when you read verses 15 all the way down to 68, those are the curses that fit Israel. So stop me. You can stop me whenever you want when you think, oh, no, this curse fits somebody else. It just don't fit our people. It fits somebody else. Just stop me whenever you hear a curse. Be like, nah, I don't know about that one. Let's read another curse. Read.
Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee.
Come upon who?
Upon thee.
Upon thee. Come on.
And pursue thee.
Come on.
And overtake thee.
So these curses shall pursue you and overtake you. For example, right? Our people think they could buy their way out of curses. Right. Some of our people think they could marry their way out of curses by marrying into other nations, by thinking, oh, I'm a millionaire. I'm not fit under the curses. But yet and still, for example, they had a famous football player. Listen, my brother, we're going over the curses that happened to the nation of Israel.
Right.
I told a sister right here, hey, we reading these curses. Stop me if you think one of these curses fit anybody else. You could do that too, right? We're trying to prove that the blacks and Hispanics, according to the Bible, that we are the we are the Israelites.
Right.
We are God's chosen people.
That's right.
So now, our people, it says these curses shall pursue. Where you try to go run, no matter where you try to go live, a lot of our people want to make money, forget about the ghetto, go move with the white people. Now what you got to face? Racism. What that nigga doing in my community? Right. Now we got to set up a whole a meeting about this Negro. And you like, well, damn, when was that meeting ever? I wasn't invited to the meeting. What happened? Because why? We think we can escape the reality. The reality is God brought us over here on slave ships to serve out of punishment.
Right.
Because we broke his commandment.
That's right.
So he's trying through punishment, just like when you used to whip your children, what? To teach them a lesson.
Right.
God using this as a whipping stick.
Right.
This is our punishment. This is him being angry with us.
That's
so
right.
now in these last days, he's sending out the prophets, what? To wake up his people. You are the Israelites.
Right.
And you still have hope.
Right.
And I am still your God.
That's
but
right.
you gotta want to be my people.
That's right.
That's what the Lord wanted. It said, look, I'm doing all this for you. You are still alive today is because of me.
Right.
I don't want the nations to destroy you. I'm not trying to destroy you.
Right.
But I gotta teach you something. But we gotta learn as his children. Because any child that disobey his father is gonna receive correction.
Right.
So if we say we a child of God, then we gotta accept he's punishing us.
That's
and the
right.
things we need to do to get out of this punishment. Let's get that. Read that.
Amos chapter 3 verse 1.
Come on.
Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
God always dealt with the children of Israel. Remember, we still proving how do we know we the Israelites. Read.
Against the whole family, which I brought up from the land of Egypt.
Not just the black man, but the Hispanics and Native Indians too. The whole family.
So it doesn't matter whether I'm multiple bodies.
No, you're not. You are who your father is. Right. Because your father is the seed. You see what I'm saying? Your earthly father. Who is he? What is his race? Okay. So again, we have been discontinued from our heritage. So we don't have those records. But what we do have is the Bible as our record. Listen to the record that our forefathers say that will happen to his people. Come on.
You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
God created everybody, but he said, I'm only dealing with you, my children. Read.
Therefore, I will punish you.
I will do what?
I will punish you.
Why?
For all your iniquities.
For all our sins. That's the first thing we gotta confess. Lord, all my life I've been walking as the other nations. Now I understand I'm an Israelite. Now I understand I'm your chosen people. I gotta now acknowledge what I did wrong against you.
That's right.
That's where it starts at. But a lot of our people don't want to learn this. They don't want to acknowledge this happened. And why did it happen?
Right.
What must we do to get out of it?
Right.
So our people not acknowledging, the Lord said, well, I'm not acknowledging you.
Right.
Keep living your life, and guess what? We'll see what happens.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word